I'm Coach, or I'm Coach and he's Stewie,
Yep.
and we're going to talk to you guys today about
Double brokering and customer freight. We actually got a bit of downtime. We're at the corner of 58th and 6th Street with our police escort. We're actually about to pick up some stuff for the with the United Nations.
For the United Nations.
Yeah, for the United Nations. So it was a last minute load that got handed to us. So it was like, yes,
Tastes good.
yes, we'll take
Tastes
that.
good.
But we saw a post. We're sitting here scrolling the webs. And we saw a post talking about double brokering and illegal and whatever else.
And
So-
also we're going to talk about building relationships.
Yeah, and direct customers.
Yeah.
I figured there was just some misinformation being put out. So we thought, well, you know what? It's a good teaching opportunity, right?
It's a good teaching
It's a
opportunity.
good teaching opportunity.
Good teaching
So,
opportunity.
let-
Because a lot of people claim they know what they're talking about and say things are illegal, and they absolutely have no clue
Yeah. So
what they're talking about.
we're gonna take you to school today, right? I've got no whiteboards or anything like that. We're just gonna
No,
we're
we
just
do
gonna
it old
talk
school.
about it. So, double brokering. What is double brokering? So, pretty much the customer, whoever it is, let's just say for shits and giggles, it's I know, let's find the store here. Starbucks. Okay? Starbucks has a load that they want to move. And say they call TQL. TQL decides to broker that load. Then someone like us, a Patriot, whoever a carrier is, books that loads and transports it. Now, we've all heard of the terminology co-brokering. Okay? Now, co-brokering is where Starbucks gives the load to TQL, and then TQL has an agreement with, say, I don't know, Circle Logistics maybe, or whoever, right? And they know that they're going to help them broker that load out. That's co-brokering.
Co-brokering.
Now, what you can't do is say us at Patriot Star took that load from TQL and never said anything to TQL, and then went and put it on a different carrier's truck. That is double brokering. Okay? That's a big no-no. You can't be doing that.
Now.
Okay? What you can do, look at this guy here. Hey buddy, how are you?
Oh, what's going on?
He guess he didn't like it.
Anyway, here's another thing. If you get freight before it hits the board, that is not illegal. That's called building a relationship, and it's called having a direct customer. All freight does not hit the load board, and there is no law that states all freight must hit the load board. All you have to do is have a direct customer, a direct relationship with somebody, and say, hey, the next time you do this, I would like to be your truck if I'm in the area.
So perfect example. Patriot Star has a brokerage.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong with Patriot Star going to their customer and saying, hey, we'd like to move your freight in the future. Trying to solicit their customers. That is perfectly fine.
Yes.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
That is correct.
Now, if I went to, let's say, okay, we hauled a load for TQL, and it was that Starbucks load, and I went to Starbucks and said, hey, I'd like to move your load for you in the future. There is no rules. There is no FMCSA regulation against me doing that.
Sorry.
Now, this is where it gets messy. A lot of brokerages have no back solicitation clauses in their contracts. And if they wanted to prove that, they could. I've never participated in that type of activity. Every customer that I've ever had has came through my own solicitation and never anything from another brokerage. So,
But not every load has to be brokered, and not every load has to hit the load board. You can have direct customers, which means the load never was brokered, or you can have direct relationships with a broker that says, hey, my truck's in your area, what do you got? Oh, I didn't put this on the board, but here, if this works for you, there you go. That is not illegal, guys. So for you guys that are hooping and hollering and saying that all kinds of stuff's illegal, you need to go read the FMCSA guidelines and really actually recognize what is legal and what's illegal before you make yourself look stupid on social media. That's just my opinion. What do you think?
I think the same thing, right? I mean, it's very clear cut on what you can and can't do. There is things that are frowned upon, and
let me see what our.
I don't have the chat up. Look at that. Let me go and look. Let's go and see what the
I don't
chat
even
says.
have the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had the maps open today. We've been we're on the south side of Central Park, and we've got the police with us right now. They're actually right in front of us
Yeah,
here.
we have to be escorted
Yeah.
in to pick up this load.
Yep.
So,
It's like gridlock
we've
down
got,
here.
We've got 2 cars in front of us and 1 car behind us, and we're in a coned off area, waiting to get picked up, and then we're going to split the drive down to where we're going, which we can't tell you where we're going, and split the drive down there, and then we're going to deadhead about 4 hours home, 5 hours home.
Yep.
And then we'll be home tomorrow. Tomorrow night, maybe early Friday morning, we'll be home. And but Unfiltered, how are you? I see you in here. How are you, Mr. Unfiltered? And Smooth Operator, good afternoon. Brant Barnes M says, "What's up, guys?"
Is that Elite? So it looks like Elite in the picture.
No, it's not elite. Willis Shields says 98% of freight does not touch the load board. You're right.
I don't know what the
I don't know what the number is, but you're right. Yeah. There is tons of freight. I don't know what the number is. I don't know what the percentage is. So you may be right on the percentage, but you're right. Not all freight hits the load board. That's not illegal.
That's actually some of the best freight as well. You can turn that volume down. You have an echo.
There.
Deaf old coots.
What'd you call me?
The deaf old coot.
Okay.
So
man, last night I had a split headache, dude. I couldn't even eat my supper, man. You have to ask him, man.
He left it, man. He was being a right old bitch, man.
I was terrible, man.
He got sand in places it shouldn't be. Long time subscriber.
Coach Long. Hey, well, I'm glad you switched over to the new channel, man. Thank you for joining us over here. It's going to be basically the same stuff. It's still going to be me talking, but with a co-partner.
With a bit more intelligence.
No, I wouldn't say that, because if you hear this guy talk sometimes, I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be some of the same stuff that you've seen. I'll do some solo videos here too, and then he will do some of his solo videos, and then when we have time like this, then we'll do double tank videos. But tonight's video is about double brokering, having direct customers, and loads not hitting the load board being illegal. That's crazy. That is crazy. We're in a free market. In case you didn't know, people, we live in a free market society.
There's none of this Bidenomics, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that nonsense.
Free market society. Survival of the fittest. Deregulation in the 80s did away with that.
That's me. That's got to be elite.
It's not elite.
He says that's me.
Oh, Barnes in? Oh,
What?
that is him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it is elite. All right. Well, elite, how are you?
Is Cooper still with James? I believe so. Last time we checked.
Yeah. I talked to Cooper yesterday, and he was still with James. So unless something tragic has happened that I don't know about, because I haven't talked to him today, I would say yes.
I tell you, today, boy,
2.5 hours
to go 8 miles.
Yeah.
Gridlock, total gridlock because of the UN stuff, man. And of course,
Crazy.
where we're going is all around this UN nonsense. So they're like, you can't go this way, you can't go. Well, we need to go here because it's showing them the rate confirmation. And
I wish I could just kind of show you like where we're at and stuff, but I can't. I can show you the street where we're at. We can show you the street.
Hang on a second, let me turn
But
this
we
sucker
can't.
in.
But we can show you where we got a police escort here.
Yeah.
Kind of. I don't think you can turn the.
Yeah, camera's done.
Okay.
No, it's turned around. So there's our police escort.
There's our police escort.
And then in the window there, I don't know if you can see, we came down there earlier. So that in front of us, guys, is
our police escort.
no, at the tree. That's Central Park. We're at the
Oh yeah.
So
That's Central Park.
we've been escorted in here, and just with everything going on and all the traffic, they've got one.
Yeah,
truck at a
I'm
time.
glad you showed that, because all the naysayers say we're not hauling a UN load now. You know, just like we wasn't hauling for Icon, just like we
It is what
wasn't.
it is.
I mean, you know, I mean.
Well, I hope you're enjoying retirement, Elite. I hope you're having fun with that. Oh, hang on a second. What's underneath there? So glad I went back to Corporate America, done with trucking. At the minute, the last couple of weeks, I'm going to say the last month, trucking's actually treated us pretty good.
Treated us pretty damn
Pretty good. I mean,
damn
I don't
good.
want to say rates are on the rise or anything like that. Just
We've done pretty good.
we've had a good
But keep in mind, we are a hot commodity because we are a team, and we're a reefer team. Before we started doing this, I mean, this is the last load we're going to pull with the dry van. Actually, that's a lie, because you're going to pull one down to Florida. But it's the last load as a team we're going to pull as a dry van for a long time, unless something else comes available to where we're touring again or something like that. But I mean,
and that's quite possible.
It's quite possible.
With the conversations we had the other day. There is stuff that could be. Well, no, we should be home by now. You're right. We should be home. But as we was unloading all the staging and the rigging stuff for the show,
took time.
I got a phone call another phone call. Believe it or not, hey, we got this load picking up. You want to take it? And I'm like, we needed a truck there an hour ago. I'm like, well, okay. So now we're here in the staging area.
Yeah, and it pays good.
Yeah, it's
Pays
a good one.
Pays
so,
good.
and then we spent which time did we leave? So we we went from Queens
we left Queens to Manhattan, basically.
Yeah, South Central Manhattan, and it's taken us. We left at 9 o'clock this morning.
9 o'clock this
9
morning.
o'clock, and we got here about an hour ago.
We got here about an hour ago, so 9 to 1, so like 4 hours.
Yeah, the whole gridlock stuff that they got going on is no joke.
They got this place locked down, buddy.
Yeah.
And you know it's serious when they get a police car behind you and 2 in front of you to escort you in to pick up a load. I mean, you know it's pretty tight security when that's going on. But we can't stay live very long because they're liable to call us or text us any minute that we're getting ready to go in. So we don't know exactly when we're going in, but we are going in here in just a few minutes probably. So we can't stay live very long, but you know, yeah, we're stacking cash, man. I mean, that's what we're doing. I mean, isn't that what every new business should be doing? And that's what we're doing. I mean, we're stacking cash and doing the best we can do. You know, it's been relatively good to us, and you know, I mean, we're going back to reefer. When we come back out, we'll be back hauling reefer again, unless Jason Aldean comes calling.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, boys and girls.
You know, we may be on the Jason Aldean tour next. I mean, you never can tell. But yeah, I mean, we're rocking and rolling, man. And 7 weeks.
That's too long.
7 weeks, 2 days today. No, 7 weeks, 2 days tomorrow, and 7 weeks, 3 days Friday. So we've been out here for a while.
Yeah,
Been out here for a while.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. Like I said last night, I'm definitely I'm ready to get out of this truck. Good morning, TJ. How are you?
I'm on the trucker's coach thing, and I can't see TJ because somehow he's eliminated from.
He's a mod on in here, so
I know I can't. If I switch channels, I can.
It's actually pretty nice. It's 86 here. We're in Manhattan right now, just on the south side of Central Park. So it's pretty nice. Blue skies, gridlock traffic everywhere, just about. So it's taken forever this morning to get across here, but you know.
Yeah, it took us a long time to get over here, man. 7 miles, 7.5, 8 miles, something like that. I mean, and it took forever. Every road's closed, dude. Everything. I don't know how we're gonna get out on the interstate, man. I don't know. we're gonna have to take some wild route to get to the big road.
That's what we're gonna just tell these guys in front of us when they take us out. Get us to the interstate. Get us to the interstate, please.
We'll figure it out from there. Get us to any interstate.
Yeah, I mean, but it was. I've always heard about gridlock, but I've never been in true gridlock, like where it was like crazy, just crazy traffic. I'll tell you what is nice, having an automatic.
Whew.
Having an automatic.
That will save your foot, save your leg, save your knee, save you everything.
Yes, Willie. Kenny was on the tour with us, and his truck got what he got paid, and our truck got what we got paid. So.
Oh, we didn't have to split any money.
Yeah. It's all. We named our price. He named his price. I mean, so.
Yeah, his truck got a price, and our truck got a price. That's just that was the way that deal worked. That was per truck, So.
Where are we at? We're at the corner of 58th and 6th. The police pulled us in here, and actually looks like there could be some. There's lots of black SUVs going around, like with police escorts as well. They're on. I guess these are diplomats or whatever.
Yeah, the UN thing's going on today. They're having a conference here in New York City.
Yeah.
We passed Trump Towers today.
Yeah, we went past Trump Tower.
I got a little picture of Trump Towers. It's not a good one.
He was on the wrong corner. He was on the.
I was on the wrong.
On the south side. He needed to be on the west side to get the big Trump thing.
But
so.
Yeah, I mean, I got the golden part of it. I can post that if you guys want. But yeah, I mean, TJ. Once we get back out with the reefer, we'll probably be up in your area again. Before too long, the sirens are going.
Of course, they're going to sit right next to us, right? They're going to sit right next to us.
That's an ambulance. No. Yeah, that's an ambulance. That's not nothing to do with us.
Randall says he'll be going live in a bit. We'll go across there once he goes live.
Cool.
So yeah, we're just sitting here right now. We're just literally
Tennessee truck.
we crossed Broadway.
Yeah,
we crossed Broadway.
Yeah.
So we
Crossed
pretty much.
Broadway, Central Park.
So the what bridge was closed? One of the bridges is closed.
I can't remember.
So we had to come
It's
across.
closed to trucks.
Yeah, because there's a height limit on it right now.
It's a 12-foot height limit on it right now. Normally trucks can cross it, but let me see if I've got it Googled.
So we had to go up to the Northern Bridge, which is the JFK Bridge. Or JFK Bridge, whatever it is. And we came down the west side of Central Park.
Ed Cote Queensboro Bridge.
Yeah.
That one was closed down to height.
Yeah, they've got a temporary restriction. They're down to 13 feet on that, which, of course, I didn't see until we got there. And it's diverting us. Says go up to the next bridge. So we went up there and came down the west side of Central Park. Got escorted from about halfway down, where all the roads started getting blocked off, and then they moved us around. And now we're sat here on the side of 58 and 6 with our police escort, waiting to get pulled into the back of the Plaza Hotel.
It's kind of a godsend that this load hit. I mean, not that it's a UN load, but man, everything else coming out of here pays shit.
Yeah, we got lucky again.
We're getting like double plus rate out of here, man. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what that dollar amount is or where we're going, but we got double plus load board rate for this. Double plus about 25%. So I'll tell you, we got lucky. I mean, if not, we were contemplating on deadhead home.
Yeah,
we were actually
we're at that point where we just want to take our asses home.
Yeah, we almost deadheaded home.
It wouldn't have been the wisest business decision, but I'm just burnt out.
I'm ready to go home.
I am burnt out.
I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, same here.
I'm ready to go see the grandbabies.
Manhattan parking lot. Yeah, it's definitely a shit show today. So I heard President Zelensky was talking at it. So that dude's got 2 Playboy bunny earring studs in. Look at that. That's funny.
He sure does, and he ain't no Playboy.
He's the Pillsbury Doughboy. That's what he is. Good Lord.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, he ain't no
How long are you taking off? I hope at least a week. Yeah, that's the plan. So
Yeah, we're taking off at least a week.
yeah.
I'm
gonna go down and
he's gonna go retrieve our reefer.
yeah, I'm gonna go down and get the reefer, switch it out because my kids live down in Florida, or my older kids do. So I'm gonna make a trip down there, take a day with them, have lunch with them, whatever, spend the evening with them, and then come back up. So do that under a load, so that way I'm not rushed spending time with them. And then we'll come back up, he'll meet me, we're going to do some maintenance on the truck.
We got to do an oil change, we got to fix the APU, we're going to change the front shocks,
rotate the tires,
rotate the front tires. What else? Grease it.
Change that fan on the APU.
Well, I said APU.
Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
we're gonna grease it. Oh no, we got a lot of stuff we got to do.
It's a lot of
we're gonna change all the oil filter. Well, the fuel filters too.
yeah,
We're changing all the filters.
we'll get that done. So
Yeah.
and I've got all the tools to do that, so we'll do a lot of that ourselves, and just spend the day doing that.
Yep. Get this thing. We're gonna be right at service interval when we get home, and
Should probably be a little bit before service interval, but it's good enough.
Yeah.
It's close enough. About 4,000 miles before the service interval.
So we'll and that's at 50,000. So we're probably from here on out going to service it a little bit more regular than 50, but probably 30, 40 is probably where we're going to service it at.
Definitely grease it at least.
Yeah.
Grease it way more often.
Yeah, we're starting to get a few little pops and
Creaks and
creaks and pops. It needs grease. It definitely needs grease. And but guys, just because a load doesn't show up on the load board, it's not illegal. So don't go crazy and post a bunch of stuff and make yourself look foolish on the internet, because it's just not the case, guys. And just because you build a direct customer with a broker and he or she gives you their loads before anybody else is not illegal neither. So do your due diligence.
Stuart and
Yeah.
Kevin?
Jason.
Jason? That's what I meant. Sorry, Jason.
cool.
Ben. So,
Hang on a
Kevin.
second. Let me end this.
Okay,
so,
oh,
my bad.
so
We'll see you guys later.
we're going in, guys. I'll catch you later.